Musab was born hearing, but he caught meningitis at 5 months old. Resultant was profound hearing loss. At that point, I thought, okay, I need to learn sign language so I'll be able to communicate with him. Absolutely fell in love with the language and eventually changed my career and became a deaf education teacher. This one's hard. All right. I wanted to make sure that he had a place in the community where he would feel like he belonged and he had people he could rely on, people who were like him. Being Muslim and believing in Islam puts this passion in me to stand for those who are underprivileged and those who do not have access. And that same motivation pushes me to make sure not just my son, but everybody like him has access to the same things that I have access to and are able to enjoy a better quality of life just through access to communication. I met a lot of deaf immigrants who didn't have access to religious teachings, so deaf Muslims specifically, and I wanted to help give them access to learn this beautiful religion. Masjid an-Nur is set up in a traditional style where the men are in the front and the women in the back, so it's one of the most accessible places. So we have really a beautiful community that supports deaf Muslims, and I think we're kind of like a pioneer. If now mosques around the U.S. are popping up with ASL interpretation and noticing that there's a need for Muslims to have access to the religion. Building MDMC, which is the acronym for Minnesota Deaf Muslim Community, we started out with providing interpreters and realizing that, wow, this population needs a lot more than just interpreters at the mosque. MDMC started to branch out and do what we call alternative literacy support. Alternative literacy support is where we will send interpreters into homes for a family dinner. If you want an interpreter for a family reunion, we've helped deaf couples get married. So we provide a variety of services, but it's all through access to communication. Some of the work that women are doing in the community to overcome some of these struggles and these barriers and provide people with the support and services they need to get ahead is really hidden. Stories like these are important to give the people the credit who deserve it, and also to give exposure to all these things that are going on, because so many people would help out if they knew about it, but a lot of people just don't really know.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest in the comments when answering them. And just so you know, I have 3 questions. Number 1, do you know sign language? Number 2, what are your thoughts about this video? Please share them in the comments. And number 3, who would you like to see me do a video on next? Now, please be honest in the comments when answering these questions. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.